Hi, it's Janet at Janet's Kitchen Garden, and today we're going to harvest potatoes out of the containers. We did the towers last year and that wasn't all that successful, so this year it's in containers. So let's get busy. So this is our next container we're going to dump out. This is another one of my save from the dump containers. I would say it's probably maybe about a 20 gallon, 18, 20 gallon. This one was pretty abused and neglected while I was in France, so it's has been getting more attention, so it's sprouting out some more. But we're going to go ahead and dump it because I want to plant some color in here for the rest of the summer. So let's dump it out. Again, you can see we've got another red Kennebec. Lots of little bitty sproutings. Let's see. My pine straw. Okay, let's see if we can get the rest of this dumped in a normal way. Pretty wet inside there. Doesn't look like we got very much out of this pot so far. Our 30-liter pot has given us the best results. Well, as you can see, we didn't get very many potatoes out of this pot. Maybe 4 or 5 pounds at the most. So we're going to go ahead and over in the East Garden, dump over another 30-liter black tub. And then I have one other pot over there that still needs to be harvested, and we'll see what more we get. Okay, let's go to the east side of the yard. Okay, we're over here in the East Garden area. This is the 30-liter bucket we're going to dump. And just in case you're wondering what that is, the white thing, the white suncloth is, that's shading my squash for the afternoon sun, because it gets pretty intense now. So let's go ahead and we're going to dump this. Okay, it's dumped out, and these are Yukon Gold potatoes, and they are the best for making air-fried French fries or mashed potatoes. They're a much softer tomato. I would use the red Kennebecs for something like potato salad, but these are fabulous for potato dauphinies or au gratin, any of those things where a softer potato is called for. So that's still my seed potato. Let's see what we've got here. They had started sprouting. That's not good. Now, I had harvested another pot of Yukon Golds earlier and got 6 pounds out of it. couple more. And now I'm getting down to the rocks that I use for drainage in this pot. All right. Well, that looks about like all we got out of this. Not very good. Not very good at all. But again, this got a bit neglected while I was gone for 3 weeks. So I guess all in all, I should be happy with what I got, right? Okay, so this is the pot right here that we're going to dig now. I'm not going to dump this one. I'm just going to pull them and dig it because it's a pretty shallow pot. Right next door here are leeks that I've let go ahead and bloom for the pollinators. The bees really do love alums. So they're covering the flowers on the leeks, and they're all over the place on the Russian sage. They just love salvia. So let's go ahead and pull this and dig this pot and see what we get out of this one. Okay, let's see what we have in here. I think, without accessing my gardening journal, these might be Kennebecks in here. And they are. They're pretty red Kennebecks. Ooh, look at that. That's a nice sized potato, isn't it? Worms. Based on volume, this planter is producing, whoops, that's how I lose tools, I bury them. So based on volume, this is doing really well. Wonderful worm here. Throw him in down in my perennial bed. Wow. So a nice yield here. Be great if these ants weren't biting me. Oops. Wow. Well, I can certainly tell you at this point I'm going to plant the planter that the leeks are in right now. I'm going to plant that with potatoes next year because so far, volume wise, this is doing really well. A little more scooping and fluffing. I think we've gotten them all. So that's a pretty nice looking trash can lid full of Kennebec potatoes. All right, it's time to clean them all off and get these ants off my arms. So here's a little hint. Old window screens make great drying racks. So I've got all my potatoes that have been washed without disrupting the skin, and I'll have them set out here in the shade until they dry in a couple of hours, and then we'll separate the ones that need to be eaten soon, and the larger potatoes we will go ahead and get ready for storage.